Hello guys, Adamantium here, bringing you episode 2 of our Crusader Kings 2 playthrough as Jorvik and as King Halfdan, White Shirk of Jorvik. As some of you, the more, what's the word? Well, what is the word? Well, as some of the people who watched the video a bit more closely might notice that some of the things are a little bit different. We did have 10 holdings out of 4, and we did have a bigger army. But what happened was I recorded this video and the next video, and for whatever reason my microphone didn't work, which really pissed me off because I did get quite far in this. So I've started again, I've done the first bit again, we've got the same amount of land. This guy actually took these two in the last video that I didn't realise as well. So we have the same land, we're just restarting. I'm going to show you all how to manage the titles. And yeah, and I hope we can go from there and carry on with what we were doing in the last in the videos I'd already recorded. So let's go on. So we'll go through these little prompts at the top. As I said last time, our domain limit is now over. We can only have 4 holdings, and at the minute we have 7. And this also says that we have the wrong type of holdings. So we have a city, a temple, a city, which we can't hold. We can only hold the counties, so we can only hold the county of Northumberland or the county of Dunholm, which is modern day Durham, or the county of Jorvik. So what we have to do is we have to get rid of these titles, and how the best way to do that is to click on the find characters down here. You want to go on to men as gender, in prison no, married any, ruler no, my religion yes, and search in your realm. And if you click on this button here, it will tell you the opinion and who has the highest opinion. So this guy has a really high opinion of me, Ragnarsson, and we'll also try and find him a wife if we can to make him happier. And I think he's my marshal, so if we can find someone with a good martial skill, she'll do. So we'll do that. We'll just let the game play. I'm just going to turn it down a lot. Hopefully that message will come back to us. Yeah. So now he's gotten married, so he'll like us. Let's put him back on our council if we can. Oh, has he gone to another court? Oh, that would be annoying. So where it leads. So I've messed that one up. So let's just start again. Okay, so this guy here, he'll have to do, the steward, will go on granted land title, and then we want to give him one of these things. So if we give him the city of Newcastle, which is where I actually went to university, it will give us an opinion boost of 20. So we'll give him that, and it will make him a mayor. And now we should probably try and arrange a marriage with him if we can. Yeah, so they'll get married. Okay, so then you want to go to the next person. Now these are my sons. Yeah, my third son, my second son, and my first son. I don't really want to give them any land whatsoever, because once they actually they don't have any claims in this, so we'll actually give him, we'll make him into he can have the city of Hartlepool, but we'll keep these two just in case, and we'll give one of these to our Chancellor, grant landed title. He can have the Temple of Lindisfarne, and we'll see if we can arrange a marriage. I think I promised with one, yes. And you see now his opinion of us is plus 13. And finally this guy, grant landed title, he can have the Temple of St. Cuthbert. Okay, so that now brings us under our domain limit, and it also means that we hold 3 counties and not any cities or temples, so that means that our vassals will like us. It will mean our economy will run a lot more efficiently, and yeah, so now we have these ones. So this is, we can press a de jure claim. I'm not sure what this comes under. If we have a look on here, click on this one, de jure. So the Petty Kingdom of Jorvik is those 3 counties, so Jorvik, Lincoln and Leicester. So that means because we own 51% of it, we have a claim on these 2 provinces. But I'll leave that for there because we're not going to do it. Title left on secession. the County of Dunholm. This is because I think I said in the last video, our laws are agnatic, cognatic, gravel kind, and we want agnatic, cognatic, primogenitor, which means that your eldest son or daughter will always inherit. Well, no, it'd be your eldest son, but if you have no sons, it'd be your eldest daughter. But we can't do that until I believe we become king, like a king. So it means basically that when I die, my three holdings will be split between my three sons. So he'll get Jorvik, he might get Dunholm, and he'll get Northumberland. That reminds me, actually, I don't think my second son's married, so we'll try and get him a wife. Someone Norse, she's okay. Have we got any? Oh, dwarf. Oh, she's quick. She's Russian now, but we'll get her married into it. Hopefully, genes like traits like quicker genetics, so they can be passed on to children. So that's good. So I think what we'll do now is, one title can be created, the Duchy of Northumberland. So we can't quite do that yet. I think what we'll do is we'll see how much money we have. We don't have enough to build a castle town yet, so we'll let time run a little bit, and when we have enough money, we'll build a castle town. So peaceful with you, I sit there. Yeah, okay, so they get married. That means he'll like me a little bit more. Let's see about this guy, the King of Mercia, King Berghead, Bergred. That's it. Declare war. So we have our armies. So we'll just lower these. That means these troops are a special. I don't know, tell me. Special event. So it means we get to keep them. I think it doesn't come out of your upkeep, which is good. So and it also means I can declare war on this guy without with troops raised. But I can't remember if I conquer him. I believe I have to have a peace treaty for 10 years. So we'll just leave that for now. And like I say, we'll let time run until we have enough money. So blessings upon your house. You and your house accept the suggestion that Hallow and May are going to get married. So that means he's left now. So our spy master, we'll put this guy in charge. Do we have? He's leading troops. We don't want him to lead troops. We'll have him improve diplomatic relations. So this guy, do I have him in my prison? Ella, yes. Can I ransom him? No, I can't. I'll let him go because it gives me a boost of 10 opinion. And then I'll take my Chancellor, he's in Cumberland, take him, improve diplomatic relations and put him in Cumberland. And hopefully it'll mean that this guy will start liking me more. And here, this guy, he doesn't like me. And he doesn't like me. And it's basically because I've just conquered them, which is fair enough. And we need this guy to have a kid, otherwise he'll inherit, which should be annoying. Okay, so we'll continue. Yeah, so my son's just gotten married. We'll get rid of that. Yeah, there's nothing we can do about that. May your humans rot in your living body. I've discovered a plot where Ilin Duke seeks to kill Siegfried Halfdan's son. So she's after killing one of my sons, which we obviously can't allow. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to a portrait, and then I'm going to ask her to end plot, and she'll say yes. Otherwise I'd have to throw her in prison, and it might cause a revolt, which we don't really want just yet. So peaceful with you, demand is just. My scheme was obviously misdirected. I hope you find it yeah, so fine. So this guy here, the one who doesn't like us, has founded the faction to gain independence, but I don't think he'll get enough strength. We can hold a grand vault, so we'll do this. We'll get some prestige. You've sent out summons to all of your vassals for the ball. Those that have been baptized or profess to follow in the teachings of the Prophet will have to offer gold to be exempted from this magnificent feast. I can hardly wait. So all my vassals get an invite to the ball. So this guy, because he's a Christian, Count Ella, your vassal, is stubborn in his ways and speaks only of the mercy of the Blessed Virgin, but he has wisely decided to offer you some gold to be exempted. So he doesn't want to come because he's a Christian, so he gives us 20 gold. Despite having sworn you fealty, Count Elfwald refuses to offer gold in order to be exempt from the bolt. According to Elfwald, the Blessed Mercy would not forgive him if he contributed as much as a single copper to the heathen, so the insult will not be forgotten. Also, when your vassal is stubborn in his ways, speaks, and yes, again he gives us money to be exempt, which is fine. The guests have arrived and the time has come for the bolt to begin. You gather outside the temple and start by offering animals as sacrifice to the gods. While the meat is prepared for the feast that is to follow, the blood is sprinkled on the statues of Odin, Thor, Freya and the other gods, as well as the worshippers themselves. Now for the human sacrifice. Okay, you have no prisoners languishing in your dungeons that are suitable for sacrifice at the bolt. You're forced to make do with some randomly purchased thralls. They are brought to the big oak outside the temple, and soon their limp and lifeless bodies are hanging from its thick branches. It is better than nothing. So I lose 50 gold, but I gain 50 prestige and piety, which is good. So my prestige is already quite high. The more prestige I had, I think I said in the last video, I can't remember because, like I said, I've already recorded this. But the more prestige you have, the more your vassals start to like you. So see, he's gone up to 15. He's up to -8. I think he was lower, and he's a -6. So we may be able to start getting them to like us. With the sacrifice over, English. With the sacrifice over, the feast at the end of the bolt can now begin. The meat of the animals that were sacrificed has already been prepared, and there is plenty of meat to go around. So let the celebrations begin. So they all get a bonus 15 opinion of me, which is good. Okay. Oh, what was my other console? So he can train troops. He can oversee construction because I'll be building my thing there. He can scheme, and he can, if we look in this, he can try and convert the populace. Do I have a better? Yes, I do. Oh, I don't really want him to be my spy master, but it'll be fine. Better steward, 9. See, and because I made a steward, he's just gone up, and he's gone up. So we'll do that. Marshal, 12, and yes. Okay, so we'll play on. The feast is over, and with it the bolt. It will be at least 9 years until you hold the next one. But as your vassals return home, most seem to agree that the ceremony was worth the trip. That's good, so I get, I think it's prestige and piety, and I need to, yeah, back to this. Okay, so we'll play on. Technology, I can't spend anything yet. My liege, since I arrived in Jorvik, there has never been a shortage of soldiers reinforcing the troops stationed there. Under our guidance, they believe fame and fortune awaits them. So this means because I put the marshal as to train troops, I get a plus 50% levy reinforcement rate, which is good. So it means my levy will kind of generate a lot quicker. Retinues, I don't think I can get that yet. Oh, fate smiles upon me and my wife is pregnant. That's good. So I get 5 prestige. And we'll just play on, save a bit more money. We're not making that much. The famous writer proposes to compose your family's chronicles. So we'll give him patronage, and we'll get we'll lose a bit of gold. We'll get 25 prestige, and I'll gain proud, which is more prestige per month. And if we do it, we lose a little of opinion, and we gain humble, which gains us piety. We'll go for patronage. I know that I am great and deserve respect. I've gained a proud trait, which is fine with me. Gets me more prestige. So we'll play. I wonder if I can attack one of these. Is there any ally? No, do you know what? We'll do this. But I might just move my troops there first. Yeah, we'll move our troops in and then we'll tackle Ulster. Okay, so we'll go to him, click on this, declare war, conquest of Ulster, send. Okay, and then we'll move our troops in before he can raise them. Or put some leaders in charge to make us fight better. This is just, we can call in allies, but I don't think we'll need him at the minute. We'll just keep it there. Hopefully we should beat this guy. Yeah, victory. So I'm already at 61% because he only had a few troops. Oh good, a son was born to my heir. Okay. So we'll siege this. I could rush it, but I don't have that many more troops than they do. Son was born to me, half done white shirt, and hero fan cracker of Yorick either. We won't name him either, we'll name him Adam Yay, so we have a son. This is another plot to kill so she's trying to kill me, my daughter-in-law, the bitch. Because her husband is next in line. So that means I can imprison her, but she'll give up the plot. So we'll just let her get her way. Yep. So demand is just, so she gave up the plot. We'll take Ulster, maybe even attack Tyrone and Orel. Maybe, well, we could steamroll a few of these actually and gain quite a lot of territory in Ireland whilst we wait. It's not really costing me anything. Actually, my balance has gone up because I'm sieging, which is good. We'll siege this. Okay, victory, 97%. Will he give in, or is he going to be a pain? Yes, it's going to be a pain, so I'm going to have to siege all of him. I'll just put this up a little bit. Also finish off the rest of his defences. Okay, victory. Actually, okay, so message of peace. Best funded house, we surrender under these terms. We gain the county of Ulster, the city, the bishopric, gain 100 prestige, gain piety. Yeah. So now Ulster becomes ours again. So these are all the titles I've usurped. Job it won. So again, we're over our domain because we have this and this, which we don't want. So again, we can go back to find characters. We'll refresh it. Don't really have many characters to give them to. Ruler, my religion. What I will do, I will invite some nobles to court. It costs a bit of money, but hopefully it means we'll have some new men. Okay, so this guy, Injald of Newcastle, grant him a landed title. He can have the city of Carrickfergus. And this guy, Ingemar, grant landed title. He can have the Temple of Connor, and we'll keep the county of Ulster. So Tyrone, he has 4 allied. Oh, he has the King of Scotland, Earl of Kildare, Earl of Tyrol, Orel. He's got no allies. We'll attack him. So again, it's just saying we can have allies, but we don't really need them. Okay, so we'll siege there. The speed, you guys can't see, but my frames per second is down in this corner, and the higher I put the speed up, the less frames I get. So that's why I am playing it in, trying to keep it off the high speed. Okay, I'm call to arms. We don't want to get involved in Sweden. He can do what he wants there. I'm not interested. I don't want it on that low though. Okay, so we'll take some land in Ireland, which I didn't do in the last episode actually. I think what happened is this guy who's now attacking Sweden, he took a lot more land in Ireland before I got a chance. So yeah, basically what happened last time was there was another invasion from Norway and Sweden to take Mercia, and I was involved in it on the side of the Norse, but I wanted them to lose so I could attack Mercia, because as long as they're Anglo-Saxon I can conquer them. But as soon as they become Viking, it becomes complicated because all the Vikings are allies. Okay, so my leads, my mission to Cumberland so far been a success. During my visit to the court of Count Eller of Cumberland, I seem to have managed to make him understand what a benevolent and peaceful ruler you really are. So I got a plus 40 with this guy who disliked me for 2 years, so that's good. So what does he like me now? 74. And these guys, oh, minus. So we'll take him and we'll put him on there. Hopefully he can do the same again, and we'll continue winning the war. Yeah, so another recruitment, which is good. Who are these he's at war with. So this guy, whoever he is, some Dane, the King of Jarl land, is trying to capture England, so hopefully he loses. Because otherwise I can't capture England, or I can, but it'll make it a lot harder. Okay, weak claims. So I can claim the Jarland for my daughter-in-law, or I can subjugate Denmark. If you click on this, nope, not this one. Click on this button up here and click here. It tells you what the strength is. So they have 3,737 men, and I have my 3,000 plus my 1,500 there. So I could maybe go over there and beat them, but it's not worth it. I just hope they win this war. The English win this war, or the Anglo-Saxons win this war. Okay, so we should be finishing off this siege. Oh good, and I caught a captive. Oh, my wife's pregnant again. I'm just gonna have a sip of Coke. So we'll finish this siege. Oh good, so it's been a success again, so he's made this guy's opinion change on me, even though it's only -5 now. And has this guy got an heir yet? No, he hasn't, so he needs to get an heir. Is she pregnant at all? No. Victory, so 100%, offer peace, yes. And use it. So again, we're all messed up. Yeah. So what we'll do this time, because with this county we're over our 5, so we can't hold any more counties. So what we'll do is we'll search our characters again. We'll find someone who so this guy can do, and then we'll grant a title. We'll give him Orel, and we'll include the lower titles. So it means he'll become a count, but he'll also gain the city and the church, and it'll give me a plus by 80, so he'll really like me. So it means he's now the count of there, but he's my vassal still, so I still own the land pretty much. But it also means now that he's in control of all of us, so he has to try and sort them out, which is fine with me. And what about Bethrain? Can we attack these guys? They have one ally. Who is their ally? Earl of Ormond, which is... Where's Ormond? Down here. Oh, that's fine, I suppose. We could, do we want Bethrain? What about Tyrone? 2 allies. Tara and Earl of Kildare. Because if we gain that, we can create the Duchy of Ulster, I think. Maybe we can create, yeah, Duchy of Ulster. We'll go for Tyrone. Yeah, he'd be quite hard to beat. Well, unless my allies came in. How many men does he have? Do you know what? Screw it, we'll just conquest Tyrone. And we'll call in our allies, just in case he calls in Scotland. And well, I'm assuming my allies will come. Yes, he will, good. So he should keep the Scots at bay. They can bring up their little scrawny armies. It's fine with me. Okay, here come the Scottish. The rise of the Shia. The schism at the heart of Islam dates back to its earliest days. The majority Sunnis have long persecuted the followers of Ali, the Shias, forcing them into hiding. The partisans of Ali look to his descendants for leadership, but they are forced to keep their ancestry secret. Now though, the Shias are mobilizing their strength behind a boy whom they claim to be Ali's rightful heir and imam. Other Islamic jurists claim that the boy is clearly a fraud, but to his followers, he's the person they have been waiting for, and now they've flocked to his banner. Ha, the fools, they fight among themselves. Yeah, I remember I did a little bit about, it was the Crusaders and Muslims in the medieval period, and I think the schism dates back to Muhammad, I think, and basically it was either his two greatest followers or two members of his family, and that's how it split into Sunni and Shiite. They basically, oh, where am I going? Oh, I don't want to do that. Yeah, they kind of had two different beliefs, and that was how they split. So my son has had a daughter, so that's good. It's increasing our bloodline. We'll start sieging, because I don't think this guy's doing much. I'm not convinced he's even fighting us. He's fighting whoever this guy is. Oh, another son. Super. We'll give him a good Viking name. We'll call him Ragnar. Yeah, this guy's sieging the Isle of Wight, which isn't very helpful. Oh, period of illness, so let's just get rid of all this rubbish. Okay, a large number of the people in a confined area is never healthy. The risk of disease is ever present. When sanitary conditions have led to such an outbreak, already the commander of the siege of Lancaster is working to mitigate the problem, but the damage is done. Ah, so they're sieging me down here, so once I beat these, I'll come over and beat these Welsh. Okay, that should be the siege of the castle done. Okay, victory. Yeah, I will march over here and beat these guys up. Defenders of Lancaster sally forth, but were caught unawares by some of the attackers. They lost many before limping back through the postern gate. There were great cheers when attacking the encampment. Okay, that's not great news. How can he siege back with only 158 men? Okay, your son Siegfried has decided to enlist in the Varegarian Guard and Micklingard and seek his fortune there. Although he will no doubt gain both riches and valued battle experience in service of the Greek king, there will be many pearls that could well cost him his life. I will not allow it, so he won't like me and I'll lose prestige, and I will allow it. So this guy is my heir, which is annoying, but his brothers, he doesn't have any children. He has two sons. What's his stats like? His stats are pretty bad. Who am I looking at with this guy? His are okay, but not great. But he hasn't. That's who I'd play as next if this guy were to die. But we'll let him go. We'll see what happens. In my other game, my second son went and he came back a hero. So hopefully that happens with this guy. Uh-oh. Can't Oswin. Oh, that's good. He didn't really like me. Oh, but I inherited the county. Oh, good. He must have died in the the siege. Oh, good. He's a good chancellor. We'll have him collect taxes because my building didn't go very well. And then we'll give the county to, who should we give it to? Such all, such realm. Who should we give the county to? We'll give it to my steward. He can become grant landed title, including County of Lancaster. Okay, so he gains that. I might go back down to my domain limit. Is this time we're going to catch him? Come on, catch him. Oh, I wasn't even looking. They're going to seize that back, which is a pain. Just chasing him around. Come on, catch him. So he became Strategos. No, Sachelos. Don't know what that is. Maybe steward for the Greeks. Yes, so kill him. Good, that's the end. We'll chase him. Good. And then we'll come back over here. And they're going to siege it back. Okay, he's offered me peace. We surrender. Gain the county. Yeah, so that's it. So that's the end of that. Dungle. Yeah. White shirt. Yeah, one. Okay, we'll move our troops back over here. We could try and gain some land over there. Is this war ended? Yes, it has. Good. Okay, guys. I think this video has been running longer than I thought it had. We'll sort this out in the next episode. But yeah, I hope you enjoy. As you see, we're making steps in Ireland. In the next video, we may try and take on Mercia, trying to subjugate them, and move our way down to becoming the King of England. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Please remember to give me a like, and if you have any comments or tips for me, make sure you leave them in the comments below. And if you want to see more videos, please subscribe to my channel. And if you ever want to play any games with me, add me as a friend on Steam. My Steam account name is adamthefifth, all in like one word. So yeah, guys, thanks a lot, and I hope you enjoyed.